Tell me in real time, our data will be coming into Snowflake, coming into local machine. Tell me the client data, the user data will be coming in our local machine. Tell me, no. So it is not because no. So if suppose if it's a sensitive information, what happen? Sensitive information. Okay, see, we can't. Okay, our system cannot able to handle the sensitive information. Or suppose like GBs of data or TBs of data, our system cannot able to handle. So which one is coming to picture real time? Real time, which data will coming? Where exactly our data will be there in the cloud. I will explain the same. So we are looking for what project? Data migration project. Okay. So migration project, nothing but what? So moving the data, moving the what? Existing data from one data source to Snowflake. Okay, see. So moving the existing data from one data source to Snowflake. So what exactly we are trying to migrate? Tell me. So tables, so views, okay, functions and procedures. Okay, so we are trying to migrate our existing table data, views, functions and procedure into Snowflake. Suppose in the phase one, we are trying to migrate tables. Okay, see tables. Now assume like what happened, let me open SQL developer. Simple use case, always focus on the console will be comfortable. Okay. So this is what database? Anybody? What database it is?
Oracle.
Oracle. Oracle. Okay, so let me go for so any table. So you should have at least one database knowledge. Okay, see Oracle, SQL Server, PostgreSQL, MySQL, or anything. At least one database knowledge should be. So simple thing. Suppose see what happened. So client wants to migrate this table. So country table. This is in Oracle database. So client is asking to migrate this data to Snowflake. So now what happened? Let me copy the same thing. Let me select your database. Okay. So raw schema. So tell me how it will work. Yes or no? So it won't work. We need to tweak something.
No.
So this thing is not there, enable will not be. So bracket open, bracket close. Okay, so this all things will not be there. So remove. Okay, so system. Now try to create it. See, table has been created. Success. Now tell me data is there. So definition we have to tell me data is there.
No.
So data will not be there as of now. So where is my data? So my data is sitting in what? In the on-premises or legacy system. Now what happened from Oracle? So listen carefully. From the Oracle, we want to get this data into Snowflake. Now tell me this is on-premises or legacy system. Tell me directly we can able to move the data to Snowflake. Now which guy is coming to picture? Which guy is coming to picture? Tell me.
ETL developers.
ETL or
Yes.
ELT, ETL or ELT developer. Okay. ETL or ELT developer are called as data loaders. Okay, so their job is to take the data from on-premises and dump into Snowflake. So see generally what happen now, how the things now, Oracle, ETL developer or ELT developer or data loaders. So they try to dump into the cloud, AWS S3, okay, Azure ADLS, okay, so GCP cloud storage, okay. See, Snowflake supports multi-cloud. So what are the clouds supported by Snowflake? AWS, Azure and GCP. So these are called as data lakes. Tell me, anybody knows what is data lakes? Anyone? What is data lake?
Storage.
Cloud storage.
Like it's a raw data will be stored. Okay, see, raw data will be stored in data. Okay, see, so raw data will be stored in data lake. Okay, so data. Now, question is that what my data is sitting outside Snowflake. Tell me now how to access by using in Snowflake. What is the concept is coming to picture? Anyone?
Stages.
What type of stages? Tell me.
External stages.
Tell me. What type of stages? Internal, external.
External.
No.
External,
External.
External stages.
External stage. No, because so my data is sitting outside Snowflake. So when my data is in within Snowflake, what we can do? We can go for internal stages. But my data is sitting outside Snowflake. Nothing but what we should go for. What concept? Go for external stage.
External stage.
External stage. Simple thing. So as of now, what we discussed in yesterday's session. So we discussed. So my data is in within Snowflake. We can go for what concept? We can go for internal stages. But my data is sitting outside Snowflake. We can go for what? We can go for external stages. Simple thing. So tell me file data can be directly loaded into Snowflake table.
No.
No.
Very
So
small
we should
than
go for
250 MB content.
no. My question is that file data can be directly loaded to tables, sir.
Yes, we can. If it is internal.
Internal also what stages will be there, no?
No.
So see, point you need to understand what. So file. So if you have any file directly, we can't load into Snowflake table. So see one more time. So file is there. So directly we can't load the table data, file data into Snowflake table. We should put in some location. From that location only we can able to access. The location is called as stages. Again, the stages are divided into what? Stages are divided into internal stages and the external stages. Okay, so internal stages will work for a local machine. If my data is sitting outside Snowflake, now we should go for what concept?
External stages.
We should go for external stages. Concept is coming into picture. Simple thing. So here you need to understand. So when my data is in within Snowflake, we can within local machine can go for internal stages. My data is sitting outside Snowflake, nothing but what AWS S3, Azure ADLS, RGCP. Now we should go for what concept? Go for external stages concept coming into picture. That's what the function. Step by step you need to understand. Okay, so where is your data setting? If your data is sitting within Snowflake, you can go for internal stages. If my data is sitting outside Snowflake, go for what? Go for external stages. Okay, simple. So see, let me try. Okay, see, first we need to have what? AWS account. Okay, so this is important. So first we need to have AWS account. So this is, you should have AWS account. Okay, so for this one, what you need to have credit card required. Okay, so this is mandatory. Okay, so they will charge 2 rupees and again refund. So it's compulsory AWS account. If you want to practice, AWS account should be there. Second one is that what we need to log in into AWS. So I have already logged in. So this is my AWS account. So see, there are so many services will be there. See, okay, see, there are so many services. But what we want to go for? So I want to go for storage, storing our data files, like files and folders. Tell me which service coming to picture. Any guess? Which service coming to picture?
S3 bucket.
S3. Okay, so which service? Nothing but the S3 bucket. Okay, S3 bucket. Simple storage service. Okay, so which service is? So simple storage service, S3 bucket. So our data will be stored in one of the service. If you see S3. search for S3. So scalable, unlimited storage will be there. Click on yes. We'll see tomorrow one more time. We'll try to process. So S3. Okay. Now what happens? So see, search for S3. Okay. So create one S3 bucket. So you should create one S3 bucket. So create one S3. So in the real time, who will create this one? Any guess? The real time, who will create this S3 buckets? Any guess?
Admin.
Which admin?
Cloud admin.
AWS.
Snowflake.
AWS. No. Snowflake. No. AWS. Okay. So AWS admin. Okay. So got the pointer. So this is the sheet created by AWS admin. Got the pointer. So see this is the functional. So AWS admin will create. So see now what happened. Let me give simple thing. Let me give the name. Okay. Oracle S3 data. Some. Okay. So this is my bucket. Got the pointer. So this is the bucket name. Simple thing. So see whatever follow we can able to get it done. So see, tell me why we want to create bucket. Tell me. Why we want to create bucket? To store our
files inside the
files coming from where? Coming from your legacy systems. Okay, so files coming from legacy system, we can able to get it done. You got the point. So files coming from legacy system, we can able to take it. Okay, so let me, so just to give the name, okay, create bucket, that's it. So bucket will get automatically create. So see bucket, okay, see view details, okay. So bucket has been created. Okay, as of now, files are not there. Okay, next one is that what? So bucket is available. Now create a table. So create a table in Snowflake. I have created Snow. Tell me why we need to create a table in Snowflake. Tell me why we need to create a table in Snowflake because I want to load the data and just load the data in Snowflake table. That's for the function. So far. So now what happened? Now tables are there, files are there. Now question is that what now my file is there where? Now 1 second. So listen, understand the function. So see my data is as of now what? So Oracle is there from the Oracle ETL developer. Tell me what the ETL developers we're having, ETL tools we're having in the market. Any guess? ETL developers. Any guess? We're having Amazon, AWS, Glue is there.
Blue.
Okay. So Microsoft Azure ADF, Azure Data
Yeah.
Fabric. So Matillion is there. Okay. See data stage is there. Okay. So talent is there. Informatica. Okay. Informatica. Okay. See this is the IICS. So there's so many things are there. So remember, if you have more experience, expectation is that you should have one. Okay. At least one ETL tool should be there. Simple thing. If you have five, suppose like 6 plus, 7 plus, or 8 plus, the compulsory expected one ETL tool. Okay, Snowflake and DBT good, but if you want to get more calls, they'll expect at least one ETL tool, Amazon Glue, ADF, or anything. Okay, so far good. Now what happens? See the data, the ADF developer or the Glue developer. So they are taking the data and they're trying to ingest or dump into AWS S3 or Azure ADLS or anything. Now tell me now what happened. So this is so far good. Now my data is available. So when my data is available, tell me how to access the data sitting in Snowflake. How to access? Tell me we should go for what concept? What we need to create? I guess I'm not getting a
Stage.
stage. Now what type of stage?
External stage.
External stage is coming into picture. External stage. So see simple thing. So as of now, what ETL developer role is that what they try to take the data based on the timestamp, incremental data, full data, delta data. They try to dump it. So data is available in AWS. So now from Snowflake, I want to access. How to access based on what concept? So we need to create what? We need to create a stage. What type of stage? Create a external stage. That's what the functional. Got the point? See, simple thing. So my data is sitting outside Snowflake. From here, I want to access. Now how to access? Now to access this thing by using stage concept. What type of stage? That is external stage concept is coming into picture. That's what the point. Okay, step by step, we need to understand this thing because this is ultimately our job is to work on this concepts only. Okay, so see, so log into Snowflake Snowsite UI. So create stage name. Tell me this is by default what type of stage? This is by default what type of stage created?
Name stage.
External.
Internal, named
Internal stage.
named internal stage, no? Internal stage. Okay, see. So control enter. Now see show stages. It's a named internal stages. By default, if I don't give anything, whatever it's a named, see stage name, it's a type will be internal. Okay, so by default, if I don't give anything, it's a named internal stage will be created. But what we need to create, we need to create external stage. See, so create stage name. So for this one, we require three options: URL, storage integration, and file file. Okay, got the point. So see step by step. So here you need to understand what. So three options. If I want to create external stage, so URL require, storage integration require, file format require. Okay, so three options. Okay, URL. Okay, URL, storage integration, file format, we can able to get it done. Now see here what happened. So let me take this file. Okay, so see simple thing I am trying to export. So desktop. So I'm trying to open the desktop. So as of now, ETL is not there, just I'm trying to go for this. Okay. So next finish. Okay. And let me open the file. So this is my file. Okay, so this is my file coming from where? Coming from assume like from the ETL developer. They have upload the file in where? Into the AWS S3. So let me upload the file. So add files. This will be done in real time. Who will this one? Who will take care of this thing? Tell me. In real time, who will take care of this one?
AWS admin. Admin.
Which
BUT.
admin? ETL developer, no? So ETL developer, so they try to update the data here. This was the function. See, upload. So file has been available. Okay, see. Now see, this is the URL. Let me go to Snowflake. So see now what happened. Now if I want to get external stage, what require? We require. So see, let me put the stage. So Control C. So create stage, external stage, external stage AWS. So URL. Tell me what is URL meaning? What is URL meaning? Tell me what is URL? So where our data files are sitting. Tell me where our data files are sitting. So in this particular AWS S3 bucket. So we should copy this location and we need to paste here. Okay, so storage integration. Tell me what is the storage integration? So I'll explain this one. So let me put the storage integration. Yes. Okay, file format. Tell me what's the purpose of file format? Anyone? Tell me what the purpose of file format.
CSV or different file format.
No, why we need to require file format? That was the question.
I mean, this is optional. You don't.
While loading the data, if
That's
we
a
get
simple
any
thing.
errors occurred,
This is not optional. So,
we are
tell me.
dynamically.
Okay, suppose if we are loading CSV data and we create PSV file format, tell me it work, huh? So it will throw error. So for this purpose, what? So in order to Snowflake understand that I am loading CSV file, I am loading PSV file. So we should be mentioning clearly to Snowflake that, so we are loading what type of files, that's what the important. Okay, let me put CSV file format. Let me create it. Now see what happened. Let me put the file.
I think storage integration, because we have created.
Now see what happened. Now see what is saying. It is saying what? It is saying. So file format does not exist. Tell me now how to get the file format. What syntax for file format? Tell me.
Show file format.
Now we need to create now. Okay, so create or replace. So file format. Okay. So what is the format name? CSV file format. If I don't mention by default what file format will take?
CSV.
CSV. So but what happened? We want to have this functionality. Tell me type equal to
CSV.
CSV. How many lines I want to skip?
1.
So skip header equal to 1. Okay, so same thing. Next one is that what? How to remove double quotes?
Trim.
Optionally.
Optionally enclosed by
No,
Enclosed.
space. How to remove space?
Trim space.
trim.
So trim space. Okay, see trim space. What's the delimiter? Field delimiter equal to comma. Field delimiter equals to comma. Okay. Now same thing. Now how to handle double quotes?
Enclosed by
Enclosed by.
double
What
quotes.
enclosed by? So
Field delimiter.
field optionally. So these parameters are important. They'll ask in interview. So field optionally enclosed by equal to double quotes. Okay, see file format has been created successfully. Now see what happened now see. So file format is working. Now what happened now? I want to create storage integration object. So see, I'll explain the same thing. Let me go here. So projects. Okay, so somewhere it is. Okay, see, so in the admin, so go to the manage tab. So admin, so go to integrations. So see integration. Now what I want to create, so create storage integration. See Snowflake supports what type of clouds? Snowflake supports multi-clouds, AWS, Azure, and GCP. So Snowflake supports multi-cloud. Now what happened now? I want to take what? So see our date. What is the cloud we are using in our current project? We are using AWS cloud we are using. So see now we need to create storage AWS. So where I should go? So scroll down. So go to manage in the admin. So go to integrations. Go to pointer. So go to integration. So create storage AWS S3. So expectation is that what you need to understand the syntax in interview. They'll expect the syntax. Okay. So go to my admin integrations, create storage integrations. Now go to previous work. So this UI is a little bit. So if I want to disable, how to disable? Tell me. If I want to disable, instead of we go to settings,
General.
general. So we need to disable. So refresh. So SQL worksheet. So go to history. Okay, monitoring. Okay, query history. You'll see this there. So copy the same thing. So this is what we can able to get from the query history. So create stage, external stage. So we require storage and page. We get the file format. Okay. So copy the file format. Okay. That's it now. So we create external stage. So for external stage, we require URL, storage integration, file format. So file format is there, URL says storage integration. So now let me copy the storage integration. Now where I should go? Where I should go? Click on admin. So integration, go to create storage AWS S3. Okay, that's what the function. Now tell me now where exactly we have created. Okay, so we can able to minimize. Okay, so let me put here. So storage where you have created everything in the which database? dbt, dev schema. So now what happens? So create storage integration. This is the syntax. Okay. So storage integration. What the integration name we have given? We have given ST something. Okay. This is the name we have given. Same thing. So this is type equal to external stage. Storage provider will be S3. This syntax you should remember. Okay. So interest they'll expect this syntax to be so type equal to external stage. Storage provider equal to S3. Storage AWS role ARN. I'll explain this thing. 1 second. Give me 1 second. So in real time only we'll do like this. Same thing. So we'll do 1 or 2 times setup. That's it. So now what happens? Storage integration type equal to external stage. Storage provider equal to S3. Enabled equal to true. Now tell me where is our storage allowed location? Tell me. So this is my allowed, nothing but where our files are sitting. So this is my files are sitting. Now try to create, tell me to work. We require what? We require IAM role ARN. So this one is important. If I want to create storage integration, nothing but it's like a connections. Okay, see storage integration, nothing but it hold your bucket location and your access control. So what is IAM abbreviation? Simple thing. Suppose if I want to go to office campus, tell me directly I can go to office campus. Huh?
No, you should have ID card.
Tell me you should have ID card. For the ID card, what we require? ID card we require access. Same thing. See from Snowflake, I want to access this S3. This is cloud. This is cloud. Tell me directly we can communicate both things. Huh? So it is not possible. So see from the AWS, I want to access okay Snowflake or from Snowflake I want to access this AWS. Now, how to do with the help of what? With the help of one service. What is service name?
Hello.
Our
Hello.
service name is IAM. IAM, mute yourself. With the help of IAM, Identity and Access Control. It's a simple thing. Let me go here. So I think it's simple. One or two times, if you don't know, everything is simple. Okay, not that much complicated. Same. So we should go for and we need to get it done. That's it. Okay. 1 second, give me. Now, see here what happened. So this is AWS. This is Snowflake. From Snowflake, I want to access this S3. Now, how to access? We should go for what? Storage integration. For storage integration object, we require what? We require, okay, IAM role. So how to get IAM role? Go to, this is what service? This is AWS. In the AWS, search for IAM. So identity and access management. Okay. So in the AWS, this steps is a little bit confusing. In the AWS, search for identity and access management. So in the access management, okay, now what I want, okay, see what requirement, okay, requirements that what we want to get, IAM role ARN, okay. So we require IAM role ARN. So we want what? We want, so IAM role ARN. Okay, so for this purpose, what? So roles. So click a creator role. Okay, so we'll see tomorrow one more time, a little bit confusing topic. So create role. So AWS account. So click on AWS account. So click next. Now see what happened. From Snowflake, I want to access S3 bucket. So one or more policy, Amazon S3 full access. So next. So see, so in the policies, search for what? AWS S3 full access, nothing but read and write access. Okay, see the same thing. So give name AWS S3 access. Okay, so click create a role. So we are giving name. So see now view role. So view role and then copy the ARN. Copy ARN. ARN nothing but Amazon resource name. So view role, copy the ARN. So copy ARN. So ARN is nothing but it's a Amazon resource name. For every service, they see ARN, AWS, IAM service. This is your Snowflake account. So see from the Snowflake, with the help of this ARN, we are trying to access it one more time. So this is your C where 487. What is this 487? If you see, this is your what? Access. So AWS account ID. From Snowflake, with the help of this IAM ARN, we are trying to access this S3 bucket. So we are copying the same thing. So Control C. Now where I want to put in the IAM role ARN. This was the functionality. Got the point? Huh? Getting a little bit somewhat. Okay, see from AWS, we are getting this ARN. So this ARN we are putting into where? Into the we are putting into Snowflake storage integration object. This was a function. But okay, so this is the functionality. So storage integration type equal to external state, storage provider equal to S3, storage AWS one enabled equal to this the functionality. Okay. Got it somewhat. So this is the concept. Okay, so far good. Now same thing, now what happens, see now we are having this storage integration is available. Now what happens, storage integration is the URL is the file format. Now what I can create external stage. Yes or no? You can create external stage now without any issues. Now I can create external stage. Okay, see, stage has been created. Now, how is the list of stages? Tell me. Tell me how is the list of stages? Show stages. Show stages. Show stages. Show stages. So control enter. One more time, we'll see tomorrow because this is a little bit confusing topic. Because this is the main thing. Okay. Now this is what? This is external stage. We are pointing to this bucket is available. Okay, got the pointer. So this is the functionality. So see. So now how to see the files, list of files, tell me. By using what command? By using list @ stage. Same functionality. So this is now it will throw error. Now saying what? So user is not authorized to perform. Okay, see the same thing. So controlling. Let me open Paint. So this is AWS. So this is Snowflake. See. So AWS S3. This is Snowflake. Okay. See now what happened? Tell me directly. Can we communicate? Tell me. So directly it is not possible to communicate. So for this purpose, what? So we require one storage integration. So now AWS guy is giving what? So if we go to AWS, so this ARN is coming from where? Coming from
IA.
Coming from AWS S3. Okay, so put the color. Okay. So we are taking this value and we are putting into Snowflake. See, again, Snowflake is giving one more. See, again, what? Again, Snowflake is giving. So see, let me go here. Let me describe. So describe integration name. Okay, see, control enter. Now see the same thing. Okay, see if you see these values. Tell me this value is coming from where?
S3 bucket.
Okay, see, coming from AWS IAM. So see again what Snowflake is giving one more. So see, Snowflake is giving user ARN. This value, so we want, so this value is coming from where? Coming from? Coming from? Coming from, no, Snowflake, no. So Snowflake is giving one more IAM user ARN, copy it, and we need to put here. So this is the concept of two-way authentication. So simple thing. So AWS is giving one value. So we are taking this value and we are putting into Snowflake. Again, Snowflake is giving one more user ARN. We need to take it and we need to dump here. So this is the concept of handshaking process, or else like two-way authentication. So we are taking the value from the same thing. So we are taking the value from AWS, putting into Snowflake, and Snowflake also giving one more user ARN. So we want to take it and we want to give to this AWS. This is concept of two-way authentication. So copy the user ARN, go to AWS, trust relationships. So edit trust policy. So control B. Okay, so control B. This is the concept of two-way authentication. So we are taking the value and we are putting here so that it's nothing but two-way authentication concept is coming into picture. So two-way authentication. So handshaking process. Okay, this is the process of handshaking. Now, if you see now we can able to access the list stage. See now it will be working. We'll see. Okay, so it is confusing. We'll see one more. Now, how to see the data? Tell me how to see the data. Tell me how to see the data. Tell me how to see the data. Using select. Select
$1,
$1, $2. How to get the file name?
metadata,
Metadata $file name from @stage name. Okay, see stage name. Control enter. So put the semicolon. Control enter. So now data is there. Ultimately, how to load the data into Snowflake table by using what command?
copy into
So copy into. So copy into table. What is the table? So copy into table from @stage name. Okay, see stage. Tell me why we are not getting the header. Reason? Tell me
We
why
are
we are not
skipping
getting.
the header is equal to 1. So
Where in the file format, no, we mention skip header equal to 1. Okay, if I don't mention it, so file for will get the heading also. Okay. So see copy into same. Now see data loaded successfully. If you see the data, so we'll get 8 or 9 records will be available. See, this was the function. It's the same thing. Yesterday, what we discussed, tell me copy into table from @till. So we are taking the data from user stage and we are trying to load it. So for user stage, what happened? No need of any authentication because it's a local machine. So no need of any authentication. But here what happens? So because we are accessing from the cloud, we require what? We require authentication and authorization. How can you get by using IAM, ARN? We need to get it done. So here you need to understand what now. So we should create external stage. Tell me for external stage what we required. Now for external stage what we required?
stages.
No, external stage we required a URL, file format, and storage integration object. For storage integration object, what we required again? For storage integration object, we require IAM ARN. So IAM ARN nothing but it's an identity and access management. With the help of this, what happens? So this is the two-way authentication. So taking this value dump. Okay, see we can able to get it done. Okay, let me go for the C topic. So this is the process. So this is AWS account and this is Snowflake. So from the Snowflake, I want to access this AWS or from AWS, I want to access C. So we are getting ARN, we are putting into Snowflake. Snowflake is giving one more user ARN. We are taking this, this is nothing but handshaking process or two-way authentication concept. Got the point. So this is the functionality. Step by step, we want to work like this. Okay, so in the real time, we'll do 1 or 2 times because so we don't create multiple stages, 3 to 4 stages, and we can able to access it. That's what the function. Got the point? Huh? So this is the concept of the same thing. So clear so far. So this is the functionality, and also so far handshaking process. Okay, tomorrow we'll see one more time, and we'll try to close this topic.